Hallo zusammen, schön, dass ihr da seid, auch am Karfreitag hier im Proficamp im Deutsche Bank Park. Die Bundesliga geht nach der Länderspielpause endlich wieder weiter. Für unsere Eintracht am Sonntag um 17:30 Uhr im ausverkauften Deutsche Bank Park gegen den 1. FC Köln. Begrüße unseren Cheftrainer Albert Riera und natürlich euch. Schön, dass ihr da seid und schön, dass ihr zugeschaltet habt, alle, die uns zuschauen. Dann starten wir auch direkt in eure Fragerunde an unseren Chefcoach. Kurzes Handzeichen genügt. Nikolaus Richter startet von Absolut Fußball.
Hello, Mr. Riera. The fans and everyone who's with Eintracht Frankfurt is wondering, how is Eintracht again getting the pace, the offensive pace on the pitch? Have you been working on that in the past week?
We've been working not only on the offensive, we've been working on everything. Because if you are only focused on offensive, then you forget what is also important at defensive. Football is not only one thing, it's not two, it's not three, many things. It's a combination to do a lot of good things. So when we talk in that we need to score more goals, and also this is a game that you need to avoid to concede goals. So what I give more importance to everything. So if I give importance to everything, set pieces, the way how we prepare the game, the way how we can hurt the opponent mentally, because this game is not, we say sometimes we can be more direct. Now this week, I can tell you that we've been working a little bit more on the balance. The reason that we play short and when we have to play long, more direct, no? Against a team that they try to, we are a team, the way how we play, that provoke the situation, man-to-man situation, no? Because we play short, we attract the opponent, and then is the moment when we can play direct balls against an opponent that is not jumping to the ball, against an opponent that is not pressing high. You cannot play a direct ball because then it's like you play against the wall. This ball will come to you. So this is on what we are working with the players to understand when short and when long. But I said many times, for me to play well is to score a lot of goals and to don't concede goals. So we are working on everything.
Dann gehen wir zu Jochen Golle von Eintracht in Team, bitte.
Mr. Riera, your 7-game statistic is very good, yeah, compared to the last 7 games of your predecessor. You have 11 points, he had 7 points, and you received only 6 goals, and he received 17. So it's a very good statistic. So I remember very well your first press conference here, where you were very emotional and saying, I don't like passes back. I like to play like this, you make the movement. So, and you accept in the last 3 games without any emotions that so many back passes were played. So my personal question, where's your emotion against that?
The emotion, they are exactly the same. The motivation, the passion, the energy, all the things that I'm saying to the players, that this is the minimum in football. When we are talking about the idea, I don't know, you have the feeling from outside, not me, that we don't want to play in front or we don't want to score goals. That's totally different. We always try to score goals, but you have one opponent in front that is doing or complicating the things, especially against teams that they are playing with a low block. And we need to move them. We need to make them run. We need to create more the spaces. We need to be dynamic. And of course, this is one of my responsibilities to find the correct players that we can make this situation, that we provoke this situation to the opponent. And we've been working on this. Tomorrow, after tomorrow, you will see some situation on the game that I'm sure that we will try to surprise the opponent on this situation, because as I am always saying, I'm someone that I am the first that I'm criticizing myself when one player is not performing or one player didn't give what we expect. I say, Albert, you gave to him the information. Did you put him in a correct position where he can give the best? Even if I'm already 2 months here, I'm still knowing the characteristic and the limits of every player where they can give the best. And this is the most important. Every player wants to give his best. So it's my responsibility to put them in the best position. And now we are working on this, that all the players, they will give their best. A kind of player like Fares, like Oscar, like Hugo, where they will perform the best. And really, I'm the first, and I don't have any problem to say this, that this is my responsibility. This is a responsibility of one coach. So again, I'm insisting, I'm putting in front this responsibility. And then, of course, after that is the characteristic and the quality of the player to do on the pitch. So we are working on this, and I am sure that we will create a lot of chances in the next games, and we are convinced, to do it.
Marc Heinrich von der FAZ und dann Nicolas Richter.
Coach, you're talking about surprising, you're talking about dynamic. Is it an opportunity for you to play with two strikers on Sunday against Cologne?
We played the second 45 minutes in Mainz. We play with two strikers. And this is one option, we have three options. We are playing with three different ways, and depend on the opponent, we change one or other, because as I'm always saying, we don't play against the same opponent every game. We need to adapt to them with our style, but adapting to them, and I will decide tomorrow on the way how I already know. But I cannot tell you, and tomorrow I will say to the players. But we've been practicing on these three ways, and I will tell you why. Because always you need to refresh, you need to have in your mind. This week we work also these three, and that's why during the game we don't need to wait at the halftime. After 20 minutes, I can tell them we're gonna change the positioning. And I repeat again, this positioning we change depend on the opponent, and also depend of the characteristic of the players that we will play. And answering your question, it's an option, of course.
You're going up against a team that sacked the manager and has a new one now. Is that does that make the team Köln more dangerous for you because you don't know exactly what to expect?
Okay, in this situation, when it's a change of coach, there are two options. The first one, if he's a totally new coach from outside, instead to analyze Köln, I will analyze the coach on his previous team. And in this case, because he's an assistant coach who has been there, it won't be big difference. So we analyze Köln in this situation. So we think they will be similar with maybe few different things, but we analyze Köln. We know how they are playing, what they can change. Well, after one change of coach, it can be the mood, it can be, but it's inside coach, let's say. So I don't think it will be many changes.
Ingo Dustewitz von der Frankfurter Rundschau.
Hello, Mr. Riera. There wasn't many players on the pitch last 2 weeks. Does it affect the way you prepare the match on Sunday?
Well, it's true. Then when the players are coming from the national team from the break, they are only coming. It was yesterday the first day that we could work all together. And yesterday also two of them, Ellis and Arthur, they were coming from long trips from America. So for me the most important was the post game against Mainz. Yesterday we did the meeting against Mainz. That was the post. For me it was the real training, to understand what happened in a positive way and a negative way. In football, it's like this. We lost the game and we left the last game in Mainz. Everybody unhappy, of course. We lost or we want to win. But always I like to say this. When you lose, you're doing positive things. And when you win, it's covering the result, covers a lot of things. But also you do a lot of negative things. And when we lost this game yesterday, that it was the meeting, the first time that we were all of us together, it could be to show everything bad, the result plus everything that we did bad, or we did also good things good. If I'm saying good, I say, but coach, but you lost. Yeah, but it was good things, and things that we need to insist to keep doing on the pitch, because if we doing, it will help us to win games. And I repeat again, and when we win, it's not everything beautiful. My post after win, for me is the most beautiful, because it's when I can hit the player, because they are happy, they are listening, and they expect that I will say how nice they are, how good they are, and it's the best moment to say, hey, but it's not everything beautiful, so we still have to do a lot of things much better. So it's a combination of both. The perfection doesn't exist, and I'm not focused only on the score. I'm focused now on the way how we play, because the score, if you do a lot of good things with the ball and without the ball, the result will come on our side.
Johannes Wolf von der Bild-Zeitung.
Hello, Riera. You had now 2 weeks without Bundesliga, without competitive football. Were there things you did rethink about that you may have expected otherwise within your team, within yourself maybe, but also within the Bundesliga as well? Were there things you rethought about, or was everything going to according to your plan, how you thought it would be?
What is your question on concrete? I didn't understand. Concrete. What you want to know on what you are interested?
Yeah, if you think about, if you suspect other things coming within your team that you thought differently about when you came here. I mean, a time where you don't play games, there are. This is a good situation to reset things, to maybe try to do other things, new things. Are there anything, or does everything stay the same? That's my question.
But not because of the break. This is like life. Life is progress, and when you make one mistake, try to don't do it and repair it, and then we are working. We didn't reset. We don't have to reset things. We need to solve situations that we are not doing well, and to insist on the thing that we are doing well. So defending in the last game, we did three mistakes. That one was one post and 2 goals conceded. That in the last 6 games, we didn't do it, even from the start. So that's why after the game, I said we lost the game, not that they won. We lost the game because these 3 mistakes that we did, normally we are not doing. It's about to don't make the mistakes that we did. Yes, for me, the most important is that the players, they know on what we miss. Because the first game I promised to them, I cannot promise you points, I cannot promise you trophies, but I can promise that everyone on the pitch will know what we have to do. And the players, they agree with this. We are happy with this because we look at each other and we know what we have to do. We have to do all of us better, and we have to do better things, defending and attacking. And when the players, they know exactly, this is not a problem. It's that we have to do it better.
Nicolas.
You've mentioned the players that were with the national team. Now the squad's back together. Is everyone healthy, fit, and available for Sunday?
Everyone healthy.
Yeah,
Bartos,
except
Rasmus and Kawa. They are still on the therapies. Yeah, the rest everyone available.
Bahoya also.
GM. GM. Bahoya is. We made the substitution already on the last game. He has hamstring. It was not a big one, a big injury, but still the doctor, they don't recommend him. So we don't want to lose for a whole season. So it's better that this game will not play. But then next week he will be with us. That's the only one. Yeah. Nandi's out for the whole season. Yeah.
Ja, genau. Also Nandi fällt klarerweise auch aus. Ja. Marc Heinrich.
2 days ago, Mario Götze signed a new contract. Can you tell us something about your plans with him for the Cologne game and for the rest of the season?
For Mario, for Timmy, for Mo, for the players that they're outside, because I understand that you're asking about Mario, but for me it's a lack of respect from you that we are not asking about Timmy. Timmy is training fantastic, but I don't have more space to put him because I have Robin, or I have Aurel, or I have... So for me, you have to ask for all the players. But I will repeat again about individual player. When one player is not playing, it's because another one is playing in his position. And Mario's one more. He's training fantastic. He's training like everyone. And when the team, not Albert, when the team will need him to play on the pitch, he will play. We don't have any problem. So all the players, for me, are the same, important, exactly the same. But every game needs different characteristics. And when we need the characteristics of Mario, of course, he will be in the pitch.
Julian Franzke vom Kicker. Und dann gehen wir zu Johannes Wolf.
Hello, Mr. Riera. Did I understand you right that Nnamdi Collins is out for the rest of the season?
Almost full of the season because he has a kind of injury like Rasmus on the ankle, and then he had the operation, and then probably if he's not the end of the season, almost. Okay. It will be, let's say, difficult that he will play the last games. But maybe it can be a miracle. Sometimes miracles exist, but he got operated, so it will be difficult, yeah.
And what does this injury mean for your tactical thoughts? It could be maybe an idea to play with 2 wingbacks as you did in the second half in Mainz. Or do you think that Elias Baum can get in this role?
We will see. We will find a solution. Robin didn't play the last game, so Robin is back. But we have players enough to cover Collins. Yeah.
Johannes.
Yeah, I have to do my job and ask again about Mario. So you don't want to tell us if he's going back to the pitch or back in the squad, sorry, on Saturday, or did you not already make a decision about that? Just curious to ask.
No, because the list I'm giving tomorrow, the day, the -1 of the game, and tomorrow I will decide. Yeah.
Gibt es weitere Fragen? Scheinen alle glücklich zu sein. Vielen Dank. Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Thank you.
Ich wünsche euch schon mal auch in unserem Namen, im Namen von Eintracht Frankfurt, schöne Ostertage, auch wenn wir uns natürlich am Sonntagabend im Stadion sehen, 17:30 gegen Köln. Euch bis dahin ein schönes Osterwochenende. Dankeschön.
Danke.